well is this Orianna answer to the LeBlanc. I think that Syndra is a little bit more of a skill matchup, and early levels Orianna can be very oppressive into the LeBlanc. However, typically, low mobility mages are something that LeBlanc loves to play into. And the thing about Orianna is she does get some magic resistance. They realized that Mark was posturing very aggressively.
Another hook onto Double Lift. Double Lift might even be dead here. The Ignite goes down. Double Lift trying to escape it. He's already burnt heal, and Kramer gets first blood in the bottom lane.
Huge for the LGD 2 versus 2, and it all came off the back of a huge punish and slight overstep from Double Lift. That level 2 is now going to be even further delayed. He does not have the teleport, and already it does not mean that she cannot have power in the early game. Now, face check from Longjing.
He steps straight into Speaker. Oracle's coming out as they try and trace Longjing as he goes around the corner. There's the flash. Speaker could chase this. Decides against investing his flash.
Well, now this time. Meanwhile, Biofrost in the bot lane.
Going in with the magical journey. Speaker's going to join them as well. Mark immediately hooks the Graves, and Biofrost doesn't quite land the stun and has to flash away. Shen can come down here, has the Stand United. Bjergsen's joined the fray. 3v4 right now. Of course, there's the Stand United coming out from Broken Blade as he comes down towards the bottom lane. It's a 5v3 underneath the tower, and LGD are trying to survive. Bjergsen dives in. There's one. Mark down. TSM start to call the alarm bells and retreat as another lockdown comes out. True Shot Barrage chunks out both Kramer and Peanut, but TSM execute the dive pretty darn well.
So, here is the Biofrost forced to flash very early on at the risk of getting stunned up. You can see on your screen as well on the bottom left, people are dying right now.
This is great from TSM. They've actually just caught Longjing out on a rotation, it seems. Went up towards the Rift Tower and have another look at this play underneath the tower.
Good interrupt from Mark there to stop the taunt from coming through, but...
In just a second, Peanut, Mark and Shea have been spotted out. Bjergsen on a ward, but here we go for the big fight. All of LGD in the back of the pit. The root comes down, the shockwave pulls back Speaker. Mark re-engages onto Biofrost. Now Shea stepping forward. TSM retreating just a tad as here comes Kramer from the middle lane. Last embrace doesn't quite connect, but Biofrost is still left for the Wolves. Shea will take him. And the Rift Herald was secured though by TSM.
So initially, that 4 versus 3 looked great from this one. And unfortunately for them, they end up losing a member. Now Peanut in the top lane.
Broken Blade still has flash, but he's going to go to sleep and is sliced up in his dreams.
Couple small mistakes now coming through from TSM, resulting in LGD picking up an even bigger gold advantage. Of course, they did get themselves the Rift Herald. Double Lift did get a lot of free farm down towards the bot lane. Now Biofrost back in top lane.
Longjing, he's just feeling the hurt as all of TSM continue to dive on him. You can see Bjergsen's coming up through that tri-bush as well. TP's expended by LGD to try and disengage. Collateral damage. Bjergsen double pop, dive straight in, can't hit Longjing, and there's the Dawning Shadow. Peanut and Xie now very healthy. Bjergsen chased away. And it was a little bit too greedy from the TSM mid.
Yeah, and it feels like that these
so well for them, and now they're trying to fight around the Dragon. Double Lift dived in, stolen away. The smite from Speaker. Mark stunned up, and Speaker's on the chase. Dredgeline's going to get Mark just that little bit of distance, but Speaker is having none of it. He's chasing him down, looking for the kill. Doesn't have flash, but does have the dash. Speaker gets the Nautilus.
And now it's weird players coming out from LGD, only so valuable for TSM. And now they're in trouble because Speaker just gets ulted.
Lilting Lullaby onto Speaker. Temper Fate will keep him alive for the moment. Bjergsen's coming in to try and help out his jungler. Watch out, Eat is Speaker. Mark goes in. There's the shockwave. Misses Xie. Caught out just a little bit. Broken Blade comes in with the Stand United trying to join the team, but now he's in the midst of LGD. And it's a 5v1. That's an unfair fight. LGD get their 5th of the game.
And you can see, like, the fact that the Herald wasn't bot meant that the tower didn't go down. Kramer and Mark could return to lane. And then the rest of LGD punished the fact that Speaker overstayed. Want too many more than LGD. Just kind of put them in this position.
Bjergsen lands the root. There's the Tempered Fate. Biofrost and Speaker try to trade onto Xie. The shockwave's going to bring them back. Dawning Shadow coming out as well. Xie gets the shield and TSM are forced away.
Early magic resistance combined with the E makes Xie a difficult one to dive.
And because Biofrost's not in the lane, LGD can just take down this tower. Can't quite secure it yet as the wave comes forward. You actually saw TSM did get more plates in the early game, so they had just that little medic.
They're trying to make Bjergsen the man in this game. Oh, that's huge.
Lilting Lullaby coming up, the knock-up. There's the double sleep. Watch out, Eat goes Biofrost. And the Tempered Fate can't save him in time. Bjergsen is on the bottom side of this fight, could rejoin. But LGD will just walk back through the jungle. Double is going to have to Arcane Shift away. Speaker's in a good position if he wants to jump on. TSM, on the other hand, they do have some strength, right? You've got the Ludens finished on the LeBlanc. You've got the Manamune stacking up. You see Bjergsen trying to trade here, and the Stand United, you've got these proactive plays, they dodge away from the shockwave, and they just take down Shie.
So I was just about to say, the thing that TSM need to be doing with their comp is looking for picks on a side lane. And this is a great example of finding one. Shie felt very confident in the 1v1, the thing, the Shen LeBlanc combo, attacking these side lanes, looking for picks that...
Oh, it's a Captain's TV
TSM,
behind them.
they've overstayed.
Speaker caught out to start off, and here comes Shie. He's not happy with the fact he was just killed. Speaker killed by Peanut. Teleport out here from Broken Blade. Bio first caught in the last embrace. Teleport coming in. There's a flank position here for Bjergsen. Rifteld was popped. Broken Blade jumping in, trying to get the torn off. Langjing's already dived onto the back line, and Speaker was his target. On the front line is Broken Blade. Bjergsen being forced away. The Stand United just being used for the shield because you know the Broken Blade was gonna die. Speaker down as well. Langjing trading against Bjergsen and double lift. He'll get removed from the fray. But now Kramer is on the hunt. So are Mark, so is Shie. Bjergsen their first target, flash in. The ball of death finds its mark. Double lift stunned against the opposite wall, and Kramer just needs a few autos to finish it off. Shie takes it. LGD find a resounding team fight in the river.
And even though TSM gained access to the river first, LGD didn't care. They just walked through mid lane into the river and said, we're looking for a fight. We're ready to go. We have also hit our item spikes. They drop the Rift Tower mid. They get themselves another tower. They're going to secure the second Drake of the game.
As well, and you can see using the Curse of the Black Mist, LGD are going to try and step forward. There's a flank position here for Bjergsen though, and if he can get onto that 80 carry, he can absolutely burst him. In goes Mark. In goes Bjergsen. But he can't quite get onto the back line. The Dawning Shadow coming out. True Shot Barrage is being used. Bjergsen's still not really in this fight yet. TSM have been forced away from the Baron. Speaker has to use the Blast Cone to get to safety.
Right, and yes, there is healing on Kramer, but that's all the confidence that TSM would have needed to be able to turn that fight around. But he goes in and then immediately dashes back out again. So LGD's like, okay, cool, we'll just 4v5, we don't care. They run TSM down and force them out. Now TSM is looking for a pick.
Remember, no flash on Kramer. Broken Blade just looking to catch out Kramer, and double it flashing forward to mission control for TSM is mostly around that topside jungle.
Look at the pings in the mid lane from LGD. They're just like, let's go mid, let's go mid.
Double lift has no flash, he's got no flash, he used it already, and Mark locks him down, and double lift is dead. Now TSM are looking for a pick in the side lane, but this might just going to take the Blast Cone away, you expect. Just waits a moment to see if there was an opportunity to engage, but there's a great tempered fake. Catches Kramer, Bjergsen looking for it. Depth shot's going to land on him. He's knocked away. Kramer uses the stopwatch, double lift hooked. Does have the flash back up. LGD disengaged to the fight. What have we burned? We burned a tempered fate for a depth charge. And a stopwatch is gone on Kramer, so now Bjergsen has a slightly easier task of catching out that AD carry. LGD going to start it up. This is it, TSM. This is the moment to fight. 4,000 HP on the Dragon. TSM looking for the flank. Bjergsen trying to come in from the side, but already Stand United has been used, and Bjergsen's jumped into the pit. Hooks goes in. Speaker called out, and there is the Dragon secured by Speaker. Team Liquid, TSM are able to fight this one out. Biofrost forced back, but you can see double lift has been caught. He is dead. Biofrost is next on the menu, and although you got the Dragon, you do not win the fight. TSM, LGD on the front foot now. Biofrost being forced away by Peanut. The Swirl Seed goes wide, but it's only Broken Blade and Peanut left alive. Biofrost left alive. Biofrost will just about escape with a final Caretaker's Shrine. Peanut looking for the Swirl Seed, can't land it. Swings around the hammer. Mark goes down, but the rest of LGD are pushing in the mid lane. Inhibitor their target, and maybe even more than that. 13 seconds on Speaker, 17 on Bjergsen. Broken Blade being forced away here by Peanut, and the rest of LGD actually just want this kill. Teleport used, as Broken Blade will be able to escape, doesn't die in time. He gets back to the next TSM. They force TSM back. Bjergsen is still in a very good flank position, not spotted on any vision. Broken Blade, the one hooked up here. Bjergsen is in the perfect spot to catch out Kramer. Kramer flashes away from the chains and just about survives. The shockwave hits on two. Double lift kills Kramer, but the shockwave is massive for Shie. And now LGD just rampage through the TSM backline. Double lift tries to cleanse and get himself away. Can dash just a second. The missing shots are hitting. There's the arcane shift across the wall, but Langjing is having none of it. He will chase him down. Double lift once again, trying to get away from this mark. Ignites him. The Ruthless Predator stun connects, and that is it. Only Bjergsen left alive for TSM.
That was the flank for Bjergsen, but it was the fight for LGD. Langjing is going to end the fight by killing Bjergsen at the very end, and LGD now with 4 members strong are looking to end the game.
Try as they might, TSM could not find the win. LGD too strong on the day. They will tie up with Genji and Fnatic at 2-1 in this group.
Beautiful team fight at the end there from LGD. Xie once again with a fantastic shockwave and playing the fight beautifully. The plan from TSM was to try and pinch the jungle pool from Peanut, but even on the Lily...
JBO Việt Nam, đỉnh cuối đỉnh. JBO Việt Nam, đỉnh cuối đỉnh. Truy cập ngay jbovnn.com.